Hi everyone, you're welcome to MyProfessorNote. This is Bhupesh Sharma, and here in this video we will talk about that how to prepare for your NTA UGC NET exam. So here I'll be sharing with you my own strategy that which helped me to crack this exam, right? So when we start preparing for this exam, there are many questions which come to our mind that how to prepare, from where to prepare, what to study, what not to study, will I be able to qualify this exam or not? Doubts start coming to our mind. It's a very common thing, even though we have doubts about the existence of God. So having doubts about qualifying or not qualifying is a very common thing. So I have divided this whole video in a few sections here. The very first is that right learning resources, which is a very important thing. If we do not know that what to study, what is the right to study, that it does not matter then how much you have studied if it is not relevant from your exam point of view, right? So I have divided your paper one into three section, right, which is your mugger, practice based, and the concept based. In concept based come all these topics which are important to know for a teacher, right? That is your teaching aptitude, that is your research aptitude, that is your communication, right? That is your Indian logic, even though not important. Yeah, I mean, not from that perspective that I was about to share with you here. Like your teaching aptitude. This time in 2021, what we have seen that the weightage was given to the teaching aptitude. Like most of the questions were asked from the teaching aptitude. Why? Because we are giving this exam to be a teacher, right? So most of the questions were asked from the teaching aptitude and your research aptitude, because we know that if you're preparing for this exam for to be a professor, you have to do your mphils. Even though mphil is not there anymore, you have to do your phd and there will be research. So in research there are some of the things you must be able to know, that the your types of research, your methods of research, right? The how to write an article, how to write your thesis, all these common things are there. So you must be aware of that. But now where it becomes a problem when they ask certain kind of terminology that you do not have any idea about. So what are the right kind of resources for that? So I would say that, teaching, research, and communication, these are the global topics. I mean, this is not something that which is there only for your paper one of NTA UGC net. No, throughout the world, these three concepts are very important for a teacher or to anyone to know who are in this field of academics, right? So you can get a lot of scholarly articles out there. If you do not know how to get them, you can join my Telegram channel. There I'll be sharing all the important websites links with you so you can clear all these concepts. And one of the most important thing after this is that you have to give your mocks. Without mocks, paper one is just impossible. You have to give your mocks. You have to give your mocks. Now if we talk about the practice based, right, in practice based come your maths, right? Here comes your reasoning that you have to practice. Here comes your DI. There is not any particular book for this. Just go through your PYQPs, the questions which are asked there from your math, your reasoning, and your DI. Just do them, and you will very easily, my friend, you will crack this exam. Then we come to the mug up section. Here we have people and environment, where most of the questions asked from your current affairs, right? And then you have to know these your your types of solution, your goals, right? And all these are asked from your current affairs most of the time. I mean, like three questions most of the time are based just on your current affairs. Then we have your higher education. Again, current affair based questions will be asked. And beside this, you must have the idea about the administration of an university and college, that how they works, like a deemed university, private university, state university, the number of colleges, the number of universities, all these numbers you have to mug up, right? So then one of the most important topic which I have left, which you find really difficult to cover, that is Indian logic. Actually, this is not, right? If you will start reading this, you will find this very interesting. All right, like you have your Prataksha, which is right there in front of you, right? And you have your anuplabdhi, right? Or you have your inference, right? Inference means which is not front of you, but you can tell who have done this or how this thing took place, right? You have your anuplabdhi. Anuplabdhi means the thing which is not there. You can say that whatever is happening there, it is because of the non-existence of that thing. For example, if there is a no, if there are if there is a no police, so you can say that there are thieves, right? Right. If there is no teacher in the classroom, so there is a noise, right? So all these things, if there something lacks, it tells you that there something which having its presence, right? You have your arthpati, right? You have your arthpati means something is is taking place but not front of you, so then you will infer that it's taking place at the time when I am not around, right? So these are the concepts you find quite confusing. Even we have much more complex terms in your Indian logic, but yeah, you have to just stick to this concept for 1 or 2 days, and you will be able to just retain it by your heart. Okay, so just do this. Then we have here the paper 2. Right, paper 2, your English literature, right? English literature, subjective questions and objective type of questions. So here we are asked two kinds of questions, right? Your objective questions and subjective questions. And there are people who will tell you that you have to read in depth each and every single thing. Please do not do that, right? For example, if you're reading a play or a novel or a story or a poem, anything, they have some objective kind of details and subjective kind of details for all these things. It can be a theory, it can be of linguistics, it can be anything, all kind of concepts. So if you are preparing for objective types, you just have to remember the dates, the name of the writers, your characters, the setting of that play, of that novel, right? Is it influenced by someone else's work, or it has influenced any author of any other age, right? These information you will find very easily in the introduction part area of when you will be reading your Wikipedia pages or from wheresoever you are preparing, because mostly I prefer Google only, right? I do not prefer anything else. Or MyProfessorNote also provide notes for both your paper 1 and paper 2. If you want to get access, you're most welcome. I have given this link, my contacts below in the description box, so you can just contact me there and I'll share all the details with you. Then we have your subjective questions, right? You are asked assertion and reasoning kind of question on the basis of your novels, your play, your drama, your theory. For that, you just have to do one thing. You just read the theme of that play, novel, of poem, right? If it is coming from the section, and if it is a theory, so we always uh, get the meaning of these theories first, like what is structuralism, what is post-structuralism, right? We are not just preparing them in terms of objective details. We also go into the depth of them, that what is theory, where we are mostly looking for the objective questions. It's only in your your poem, your poetry, and your novel and drama and all this, right? But there, from there, if you want to prepare for your subjective kind of details, so you should go for their themes. So yeah, this is what you have to do all if you want to clear this exam. I hope this video was helpful. If it is not, please let me know. uh, I'll surely just reply back to your comment or your feedbacks. And to watch more videos, you can subscribe to our channel, like this video, share with other people. I hope you enjoyed it a lot. If not, so next time I'll try my best. Till then time, my professor note signing off.